So this is my view every day. Oh, not every day. When I'm on the road, this is the view I have from my office. Would you like to have an office like my office? My name is Veronica Estevez. I live in Grand Island, which is located in central Nebraska. For my regular job on an everyday basis, I work with Title 1C, Migrant Education Program. We have a system where we select families that are eligible for the program. So my work allows me to travel throughout the state of Nebraska, checking on the families to make sure they're doing good. Ya tenemos un grupo bien grande de mamás. Eso veo. My involvement and support for InterVarsity is, first, I help some of the staff financially. I also have support in different events, like bringing food. And the other part that I do is I do praying walking. There are 40 campuses in Nebraska, and I haven't even been able to do all of them, but my goal is to get to all of them soon.
So my first time praying on campuses with my mom was at Grand Island Community College. She had never done that, and it was really exciting to see her just get really excited to look at the posters, look at the bathrooms, and just kind of walk on the hallways. She thought that students going to college, they would lose their faith and stuff. And then I joined InterVarsity, my brother joined InterVarsity, and she realized that, what about if we pray for people to follow Jesus in college and get to know Jesus there, that this is actually gonna be the place that they're actually gonna get developed and discipled.
When I do the pray walk, it's very simple. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes. When I'm pulling into the campus, I start asking God to give me guidance. Okay, God, tell me why I'm here. Show me where you want me to go. And what is that you want me to pray for today? And sometimes God also gives me scriptures for the campuses. Hebrews 13:8. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. So that's what I feel like God is telling this campus today, that He doesn't change. I'm not praying alone. Jesus is also walking with me because he also wants to see a revival in that campus. I feel like if He brings me there, it's because there's a purpose. While I was praying from there to here, I was just declaring for doors to be open, to have someone, to be here, teach about the gospel of God.
Veronica carries a spiritual burden from campus when she prays there. It's not just, God, come and do things here, but it's praying and listening. God, what are you up to on this place? What are the places of brokenness that you want to change? What are the things that are wrong here that you want to make right? I remember hearing about her stopping to pray at Wayne State in Nebraska, and as she was sitting in the parking lot, just felt this heaviness of this is a place of loneliness, and just prayed again with authority, Lord, bring a breakthrough for students who are suffering in isolation and loneliness here. I think that does something, and it cost something too, because she went back home and continued to feel this burden of loneliness.
There are campuses everywhere, and there's college students everywhere. And I think that's an invitation for us to pray for campuses, because we don't know what that's gonna look like, if something's gonna happen a year or 10 years or 20 years from now. But knowing that someone will come whenever God is wanting to do something there.
A lot of people could do what she does. There's maybe people who wouldn't think of themselves as campus ministers or mentoring students or leading Bible studies on campus. But there's people who can go and lay their feet on these campuses and pray and intercede for God to bring revival there. And we need that. We desperately need that.
Anybody could help create new things, start new things, support new things. And I do believe that having a praying foundation is going to open doors for a revival in all the campuses. And we need to do it today, not tomorrow. We got to start today.